Hi guys, I'm back with another video today. So usually I don't do a YouTube video this early in the morning, but it's something kind of different that I haven't done in a while. And you're probably asking, am I going to be doing a short film today? Yes, I will. I'll be doing it later after dinner. But anyways, I wanted to do this video because just has to specifically deal with the month of May. But I think it's something that's going to be interesting and something that I haven't done in a while that people told me to do more of, but I really don't have a lot of. Today's video is going to be a story time. The time I was almost kidnapped. Well, I wasn't almost kidnapped. It was attempted kidnapping, but, I say it was kidnapping, but anyways, so let's get into the story. So, this story takes place 2 years ago, Jamestown, New York. Yeah, at that point, I was still in Jamestown still. I was in the 8th grade when it happened. I was in the 8th grade when it happened, and it was May of 2018, and of what I remember, it happened on a Tuesday. That's why I'm making this video on the last Tuesday of the month. But, yeah, I can't remember what day it was. I didn't remember what day of the month it was. All I remember, it was in May and it was on Tuesday. So, what happened was, of course, this is the only school year out of every year I've went to school. This is the only school year I walked home. So today, that day was a normal school day. I just started walking home like I usually. Now, what I would do, I would just walk home. I wouldn't run home and get there as fast as possible. I would just walk and take my time to get there. But today it was kind of different. So my house is not far away from the school because I was in middle school at the time, and Jefferson's middle school is about like 5 to 10 minutes away from my house. So my mom would drive me to school in the morning, but then I would have to walk home in the afternoon. But anyway, yeah, so that day I started walking home like usual. Because of where my house and where the school is, you have to go up a hill. So I was like close to the bottom of the hill where my house was. And then sometimes, you know how there's two sides of the road, there's two ends. There's the right end and then the left end. I was on the left end. I wouldn't be in the middle of the road, but I would be close to the side. I would be in between the middle of the road and the side. And when a car comes, I would go. When a car comes, I would just completely go to the side. But today, I went to the side because I saw a car coming, and this car just slows down. It slows down right in front of me. it just like, it was driving right next to me and it just started slowing down. And then whoever it was, I couldn't see because it was like a Jeep. It was like a silver Jeep with tinted windows, so I couldn't see anything. He just started pulling down the windows. I sensed danger. I sensed danger, so I ran. I ran, then I fell and scraped my knee, which that was not very good. I fell and scraped my knee, and then I had this like slow motion moment real quick. So the guy passed me, but I remember it as a slow motion moment. I remember this guy saying, "What are you going, little boy?" And then he just went fast down the hill. Of course, of where we were at, he couldn't see my house because my house was blocked by trees. And then my house, because it's on a hill, we have another house. There's our neighbor's house that's literally right next to us. So we have our own parking lot to park our cars. But anyway, the guy who tried to kidnap me, he couldn't see our house because our house was blocked by trees, and then and then and then our house is blocked by our neighbor's house. But of where we were at and where he was trying to kidnap me, he wouldn't see the house, so he didn't know where I lived. The only way he would get to see where my house was is if he turned left and went straight, he would see our house automatically. But after I fell, he went down the hill fast. He turned right, and then I got back up, ran to my house, locked all the doors, and then what I did was I went upstairs to the bathroom to see how bad my knee was. It was pretty bad. There was a little bit of blood, so I had to clean it up. I was like contemplating what to do. And at this point, my mom was still a police officer still, because she worked for the Children's Court up in Mayville, New York, and Child's Court. And yeah, she worked there for 22 years. But anyway, yeah, after that I stayed in my house. I waited until my mom came home. I told my mom about it, and she just like said, maybe he was asking for directions. And my first thought, what the hell? Why would he ask for directions? You're literally going down a hill. Either you're going to turn right or you're going to turn left. So there's no need for directions. And then she said something else like, oh, maybe he was seeing if you were okay. What the hell? I'm walking home. Of course I'm okay. But anyway, yeah, my mom gave me those two stupid answers. We never did anything about the guy doing that. And then I went to school the next day. I don't know if this was the right decision or not, but I told my friends about it. I told them the story, and they literally started laughing about me scraping my knee. I asked, what is so funny? I never got an answer from them. They thought it was funny because I scraped my knee. And then my teacher, Mr. Arthurs, got involved. he was listening to the story as well. And he says, maybe he just wanted to give you candy. I said, I was thinking in my head, no, I'm not going to fall for that trick. That's the oldest trick in the book for kidnappers. I'm not some stupid little kid. I'm not going to fall for it. You can see me by timing the beginning of the story. I wasn't playing. Once that window went down, I started running. But I asked one of my friends, his name was Brian Turk, if he could walk me home that day. And he said yes. So after school, I walked out the way I usually do. He started walking me home, and then he left me. He fucking literally left me. But I can see why. His house was pretty far away. It was like on the other side of town. So I can see he just had to walk me for a little bit and then leave to go walk with his sister. So at that point, to not be followed by that car again, I just ran home. I didn't walk or anything. I didn't walk, take my time. I just ran home to get there as fast as possible. I think people would understand they would do that in that situation too, because it only happened this was only the day after. After that, in Jamestown, we only had 1 month of school left. Because in Jamestown, New York, in Jamestown, New York, we get out of school at the end of June. Like around June 20th, June 21st, June 22nd, around there. And then Newcastle's different. It's like we get out in May, the end of May, so May 27th, May 28th, May 29th. But anyway, yeah, I was in Jamestown still, and we had 1 month of school left. So after this incident, I decided what I should do was I should take different routes home. So I would take different doors out of the school, run home instead of walking home. Because I got out of school so fast, there was another kid who walked his house was close to mine, but he was like a 6th or 7th grader at the time. He would walk home. When I was walking home, I never saw him because I remember asking him, why you never walk with me home? He says, I have to get home fast because I have basketball practice. Okay, I said okay. And then after that, I started walking with him. After that incident, everything went fine. And after that school year, I didn't walk home again. The next year in high school, I would ride the bus. But previously I rode the bus. And at that time, not many people knew this, but I had ADHD. And I would cause problems for the people who worked on the bus. So I got kicked off the bus multiple times. But due to I got over my ADHD with pills, I first started out with pills. I started out with a full pill, and then they figured out I was doing better, so they gave me a half a pill. And after a half the pill, they stopped giving me no pills, and then I can handle my ADHD better. And when I was a little kid, I had ADHD, so I got kicked off the bus like 3 or 4 times. I think after like the 4th time, because the last time I got kicked off the bus, it was like it was like there was a substitute teacher on, or a substitute bus driver, I mean, to replace our old bus driver, and he literally kicked me off the bus. So I didn't ride the bus until high school last year in ninth grade in Jamestown. But yeah, this was the only year I walked home, and then after that in high school, ninth grade, I took the bus. But please post in the comments. What did you think of the story of the time I almost got kidnapped? Did you think it was kidnapping, or you think it was attempted kidnapping? What do you guys think of the story? And if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.